Happy new moon in Cancer, guys. So I find this interesting because this new moon in Cancer has me completely tired. I end up going to sleep like 8:30 something. And now I am up in the middle of the night at 12 something in the morning. Well, 1 something in the morning now. But I wanted to put out this prophetic message for the chosen ones because lately I've been getting really vivid dreams. Ever since Neptune and Saturn went into retrograde, I've been getting very vivid dreams of a lot of life scenarios in my subconscious. Now, of course, sometimes in your subconscious and your dreams, they are projected thoughts that are suppressing you. Some of them can be truths in reality, and other times they can be prophetic messages as a storyteller in your dreams. In this case, that's how I feel like my dreams have been lately, is like certain people play certain scenarios and stuff, and I'm just like, but I know in reality they wouldn't do that, and so spirit will show me like, hey, I'm just using this as an example, as a storyline, as a scenario on what message you should give the collective. And so in this prophetic message to the chosen ones, this is about you being discerning who you help when karma comes someone's way to purify them. Some of you guys are gifted prophets, prophetess. A lot of you guys, chosen ones, are anointed. The chosen ones who are actively walking on a narrow path, because there are many who are called and very few answer. There are some who are chosen and they're still not following the narrow path. Okay, so I am talking about the chosen ones who are actively on that narrow path. And the narrow path I'm talking about is going against the status quo, going against orthodox traditional systems, the ones who are always heavily persecuted by people because they're misunderstood. Okay, those are the chosen ones I am talking about. And so be discerning who you help when karma comes their way to purify them. You know, and the reason why I say that, chosen, is because some will allow you to help them just to turn on you later. This goes back to destiny swapping. Destiny swapping is when you have all your abundance, all your prosperity, all your blessings given to you. And say someone in your life comes in and their life is chaotic. They have constant bad luck, negative things that happen back to back in their life. And they're not doing anything about it because they're creating that chaos. But when they come in your life, you bring them a sense of peace. Your energy, anointed ones, brings in a sense of protection over their chaotic lifestyle. And so, whatever outside sources that try to affect them, it's no longer there because your spirit, your energy that you've been blessed with has protected them from it. And so over time, when you're around these kind of people, you'll start to see that their chaotic energy in their life and the bad juju that's been carried on them starts to seep in your own personal life. You start to have money problems. You start to be more stressed. You start to have more anxiety. You start to have more health problems. You start to notice you're not as productive in work, as creative as usual. But then this person who was chaotic when they first came in starts to get all the things that and attributes that are naturally connected to you onto them. They start to be more financially abundant. They start to be replenished with their health and all kinds of things. So destiny swap is what I mean by that, right? And so be mindful who you help. You have to be discerning because not everyone deserves your protection, chosen. Not everyone deserves your gifts. So in the dream, it was between me and my best friend. And in the dream, there was this guy who had a white rope. And this white rope dealt with purification. But it's like they had to kill an individual to purify them, right? And this guy was between me and my best friend. And he was like, I'm going to kill the person who is meant to have this karma. right? So I'm sitting here trying to figure out, is it going to be me or her? And he grabs the rope and completely wraps it around my best friend and throws her to the other side of the street. And my heart just dropped because I'm like, oh my goodness, he's going to kill her. And so she gets up and she's upset. She's like, wait the fuck a minute. Why is he coming to me? And in my head, I'm just like, yo, he ain't gonna come to me. I don't do nothing. You know? So he's chasing after her, trying to kill her. And she gives me something in her hand, trying to give me something like, hey, let's do this spiritual thing to activate. And so she tries to give me something, and I take it. And I'm like, okay. And I'm all of a sudden trying to protect her. Trying to protect her. And I'm speaking intentions, prayers and stuff to protect her from this person trying to kill her. And so it started working. And slowly but steadily, he was starting to become really powerless. And so towards the end of it, when he was starting to feel powerless and leave her alone, she turned on me. And she was like, well, he can have you now. It's almost like whatever juju, all the protection and stuff I did to avoid that karmic debt, whatever she owed to that individual, she tried to put that on me to pay for. And I was just completely shocked how she switched up on me in the end. Because I was just like, huh? I literally sent protection out over you. Tried to avoid this spirit to leave you alone. And you was like, he can have me. And I had straight up told her, I said, he's not coming after me. I said, because I don't do nobody wrong. He will get more karma on him if he tries to hurt me, because I am anointed and protected, because I move in integrity, because I do things right and correctly. You don't. And she's still walking away freely, not giving a fuck. Left me out there to be chewed. So the dude that originally at the beginning that was trying to kill her, he just ended up walking away with me and her got into it. Because my protection or whatever I sent her way to protect her to move whatever was trying to come her way was casted. It was rebuked, you know. And I literally sat there and I was just like, damn, she didn't deserve my protection. In the end, she was trying to lead me to the wolves, lead me to my demise. But she was literally panicking, running to me when Carmen was trying to come kill her ass. Ain't that something? And so I woke up feeling unease about it. Because I'm like, in reality, I don't see her doing that to me. But you know, sometimes your dream states will tell you and show you things. Especially someone like me who is prophetic and spiritual. Sometimes spirit will see you premonition dreams. Like, hey, everyone doesn't deserve your protection. And that's what spirit was showing me for the chosen ones in general. As a storytelling. Some will allow you to help them just to turn on you later. So be mindful who you help. Some people are needing to pay off their karmic debts. Do not get in the way of that. Some will allow you to take the fall for them. So the lesson here is not your monkeys. Unless you are spirit-led to do so for that individual. Because those of you who have spiritual gifts and everything, you have to be mindful who you help. So you're not getting in the way of the universal karmic scales trying to balance itself out. You know? So not everyone deserves your help and spiritual protection, especially if you are anointed. Be wise with your gifts. Not everyone deserves them from you, chosen ones. Times are heavy in karma right now. A lot of karmic debts are due since Saturn went into retrograde. And so because Neptune is in retrograde, all the illusions and reality checks are about to hit a lot of people who has not moved in integrity. And then the sign of Pisces is bringing in the purification of the spirit. Pisces rules the 12th house, which represents endings, which is past karma that has to spin a block back if it hasn't been done if it hasn't been made peace with, if it has not been due to pay it. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes, Pisces is past life karma. So some people are paying their dues from past life karma. And what's even deeper is, some people don't believe in reincarnation, but when I studied astrology years ago, you can see in people's charts some people who got unfinished business karma they have to pay off in this lifetime. Especially if they have a lot of retrograde planets in their chart. It's a lot of unfinished business from another lifetime. So sometimes, even though you might have a good heart and a big heart chosen, it can get you messed up because you're supposed to be discerning. You are supposed to be protective and self-preserving with yourself and your gifts and your protection that you were given to by the Most High. You see what I'm saying? And so do not spiritually interfere in people's karma, otherwise the doom is on you. And I just find this interesting because this is what's happening right now. It's an energy thing when it comes to karma, cause and effect. What you put out always comes back. Unless you make peace with whatever actions you've done, so it doesn't. You have fixed the problem with those individuals. So, some people who have hurt individuals in their life, if they do come back with conviction in their true hearts to make peace with them, to ask for forgiveness, to make peace with that person, to end things peacefully, karma can reroute itself. Every now and then, you might have to still experience it because you need your ass whooped, but you can interfere to avoid certain bad karma and juju your way if you do come back to correct it with some people. And spirit knows your heart. So some people can't just be going around thinking, oh, I'm going to go and apologize and make things right because I ain't trying to get no karma on me. But if their hearts is not in the right place doing it and they're just doing it out of protection of themselves only, they're not truly sorry. You're still going to get your ass whooped. You see what I'm saying? Because true conviction of forgiveness to make things right with someone comes with changed behavior in your own self so that you will never repeat that same behavior patterns with the next person. You've literally changed, you've healed, you've worked on yourself. It has to be a purification of the mind, body, and spirit to be able to fully be able to avoid that kind of karma and come back truly convicted to make things right with individual places and things. So, it's interesting. I tell people, be mindful how you treat people. Be mindful how you move in life. Always move in integrity, But yeah, I just, I found that interesting going to sleep early, and I should have known that something shifted with a lot of us empaths and healers where we're tired around this new moon because even the cat we have was sleeping tired early. Usually he's up, hopping around, hyper. But this time, me and him both were tired. We was like, dang, this new moon's definitely taking its whim. And when it comes to cats, they're heavily connected to the lunar energy. So they know when to rest and rejuvenate. And that's exactly where I'm at as well. So, chosen, be mindful who you help. Be discerning. And sometimes your spirit team will protect you, but they will allow you to go through things as a karmic lesson to learn to love yourself and be more self-preserving with yourself and who you are. Sometimes having a pure heart can be your downfall if you do not know how to protect yourself, if you do not know how to be discerning, chosen. And in this time, there's going to be a lot of people getting their karma and they're going to run to safety. A lot of them going to run to the people they felt the most protection from. And you're going to have to learn to be comfortable saying no. Because if you don't, it's going to set you back and keep you stagnant. They're going to attach to you like a siphon, like an energy vampire, just to save themselves. They don't care what they put you through with their karma. They don't care what they put you through, what they chaos they created in their life, as long as they're safe and protected. So be mindful of that, chosen ones. I love you guys later, and I'll talk to you later as well. I say I love you later, but I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.